Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear viewers. This is me Abdurrahman and we are watching YouTube channel Smart English Grammar. Dear viewers, the topic that I'm going to teach you and this video is about modal auxiliary verbs may and might. What are may and might? We'll have discussion over this topic and this video, and what are the differences between may and might. So without any further delay, let's get started the topic. But before we start the topic, it is requested to you guys to like and subscribe YouTube channel Smart English Grammar. So look at the definition of may and might. May and might are modal auxiliary verbs and they are used for permission and possibility, right? That may and might, both they are modal auxiliary verbs and they are used for permission and possibility, right? How to use them for the permission and possibility? So through the example you will understand them properly. So let's take a few example of may, then we'll have to talk about the might. So for example, as a permission, how to use may. So for example, if I say may I leave, right? So may I leave, it means that I'm getting permission from someone. Suppose I'm sitting in the class and my teacher is present in the class and I'm going to ask for a permission to go outside. So how to say that may I leave, right? May I leave. So it means that I'm getting permission from my teacher. And keep in your mind one more thing that is very, very important for everyone, that it is to be kept in the mind of everyone, right? There must be base form of the verb after all modal auxiliary verbs. So here we have got the modal auxiliary verbs may. So after the may we use leave base form of the verb. So may I leave means that I'm getting permission. If I say may I lift, so it is absolutely incorrect because we use base form of the verb after all the modal auxiliary verbs, right? Let's take another example of may as a permission. May I borrow your pen? May I borrow your pen, that I'm getting permission or I'm asking someone to permit me his pen, right? Or to give me his pen, right? So it is also what modal auxiliary verbs may, and after modal auxiliary verb the base form of the verb, that is borrow, is used, and it is also used for the permission, right? May I borrow your pen. Next example, that is may I ask you a question? May I ask you a question, right? So it means that I'm getting permission, I'm taking permission from someone. Suppose a professor is there and a student is also with him. So professor is asking from his student that may I ask questions, or may I ask you questions, right? So means that it is also used for permission, right? Or it is used for the permission and formal way, right? Keep in your mind the may modal auxiliary verbs, it is always used in formal language, right? It is not used in casual language. Keep in your mind these two things, that after all the modal auxiliary verbs we use base form of the verb, and this may is used for formal permission, right? I mean to say that it is used in formal language, not in casual language, right? Now let's take the example of may and how to use this may modal auxiliary verb for possibilities, right? So through example you will understand them properly, right? For example, he may come to stay with us. So he may come to stay with us means that there are possibilities or chances that he may stay with us, right? And here again it is may modal auxiliary verbs, and after modal auxiliary verbs we have used base form of the verb, that is what come, that he may come to stay with us. So means that possibilities are there. If he gets time, so he may stay with us, right? Next example, that I may not have enough time to meet you. I may not have enough time to meet you means that if I get time, so I'll meet with you, but if I don't get time, I'll not meet with you, right? So means that possibilities are there, right? And it is up to the time. If time is there, so he will meet with me or I will meet with him. but it is up to the time, right? So means possibilities are there. Next example, that is it may rain today. It may rain today means the chances are there, a friend, right? So it may rain. Again, you have to keep in your mind that after modal auxiliary verb may, we use base form of the verb. So rain is base form of the verb. It is used, and possibilities are there that it may rain. Suppose it is a cloudy weather, right? And chances are there of rain. So it means that 50-50 chances are there of rain, right? So it is all about the may. Now let's come towards the word might, right? What is the difference may and might? Keep in your mind, may is used for more possibilities, right? Meanwhile, might is used for the less possibility, right? For example, if I say it might rain this morning, it might rain this morning, so it means less possibilities are there that it can rain this morning, right? So less possibilities are there. The word might shows less possibilities. So, and again, you have to keep in your mind that might is also a modal auxiliary verb, and after modal auxiliary verbs you use base form of the verb. So here also base form of the verb is used, and that is rain, right? So it might rain this morning. So means possibilities are there but less possibilities are there, right? Next example, he might be at the library now, means that he might be at the library now, that he might be present in the library, but the chances are less, right? Not more chances are there that she might be at the library. It means that it shows less chances, less possibilities that she might be at the library, right? Next example, that I might not go to the park, right? I might not go to the park, so means that less chances are there, right? Less chances are there to go to the park, and it is used in negative sense. I might not go to the park because of what? Because of less possibilities, right? So these are all about the may and might. Let me summarize it again, that may and might are modal auxiliary verbs, and they are used for the permission and possibility as well. And two key things you have to keep in your mind, that is one, that the may is used in formal language, it is not used in casual language. Next thing that is very crucial, that you have to, or you should always use base form of the verb after all the modal auxiliary verbs. So may and might are modal auxiliary verbs, therefore we use base form of the verb. So I hope it is clear. If still you have any question in your mind, you can ask question frankly. Thank you very much for watching video.